I'm untouchable. 16 ways to die, but I'd rather just cut you down. Unlovable. Breath through hate, product of date rape that you can't wait to cremate. I take lives for steak knives and such. You leave so many cuts, there's nothing left to touch.
Alright, thank you for tuning in to Vicious Juggalette Radio. This is your host, Vicious, for this evening. What up, Juggalos? Alright, our discussion that we will be talking about today is JuggaloHolocaust.com. Now, their headline reads, Juggalo Holocaust, nuking Juggascum off the face of the earth. You know what's funny is this website's response, one of their responses in their myth response section on their website, they say that the Juggalo Holocaust is a representation of the decent, law-abiding citizens that make up the rest of the non-Juggalo world. However, I just have to say, JuggaloHolocaust.com, talking about nuking us off the face of the earth is not something a typical, decent, law-abiding citizen would say. It also sounds like a violent act, threat, towards other people of this country. And if you kill or beat up someone, that is also illegal. Bottom line, the people that represent your website are not law-abiding citizens. One of your responses also was that we far outnumber you on such a massive scale that there is no hope for you to overtake us. Your website claims that we are a gang. However, your threatening demeanor towards us by saying we can't overtake your group sounds like a gang threat. Your group has an image/graphic that represents what you're into, and we wear hatchet men and women, which represents music that we're into. So therefore, you are no different than us in that aspect. Your entire website is a joke. Before you can accuse other people of being a certain way, you need to understand that every person is an individual. You claim that all of us Juggalos have the same demeanor, we dress alike, we act alike. I'd have to say I disagree with that, because not all of us, as far as at least the women are concerned, I don't put yarn in my hair. I don't walk around butt naked. I do wear merch here and there, but I also like other fashion styles because I am an individual. You also claim on your website that all Juggalos are looking for a place to belong. We are pathetic and clinging to any sense of belonging. You can't say everybody's like that. Some of us have families. A lot of us have jobs. And some of us, like myself, have college degrees. You make it sound like every single Juggalo is a loser. But the bottom line is, we're all individuals. We're into our own thing. And you really just, I understand you're using your First Amendment right, freedom of speech. But I'm just saying, don't sit there and accuse and throw out these accusations towards Juggalos and call us hypocrites, which you have on your website, when everything I just talked about as far as your response, your demeanor, you guys are being hypocrites too. Time for a music break with some of my favorite shit. Enjoy.
Detroit!
Hey yo,
Detroit.
This is what I do, man. DJ Clay, I got a hot new Shaggy 2-dope solo track for that ass. Yeah!
Highly anticipated, who touching us? If you got any problems, you can get fucked up. We do it cause we can, we know that murderers. You couldn't stop us if you wanted, ain't no hurt in us. They call me Shaggy 2-dope, known for breaking the law. Rolling big as a motherfucker, how could I fall? Shit might sound crazy, but I wanted it all. Still scrubby like boy, planting plaques on the wall. Creek due southwest with my D fitted low. Ride past the Latin counts and all of the folks. Everything was bad and sometimes good. Why ask? I'm shouting them out. Getting wild outdoors, slap your bitch in the mouth. I'ma do it for the fan and I say P. That's how it is when you real, no commercial of me. Grind all fucking night when you in this league. 24 hours, that's how it's supposed to be. Highly anticipated, who touching us? If you got any problems, you can get fucked up. We do it cause we can, with all the murder rush. You couldn't stop us if you wanted, ain't no hurting us. Highly anticipated, who touching us? If you got any problems, you can get fucked up. Everybody hated me, and I didn't care. Wicked clown motherfucker, who you trying to scare? If you feel me, just go and put your hands in the air. If you don't, I'll leave your fucking brains in the chair. And the rest of your body gets stomped with my Timbs. It's a crazy ass world, I'm living in sin. Psycho in the head, one time for the dead. Any beef, I'll leave you overdosing in red. Excuse me, if I might bother you, son. This shit is hot like the hots on the end of my blunt. I can't think, I'm the definition of pain. Look at the tats all on my body, hatch them after the vein. Catch me, fuck around, and you'll catch the shank. The next day, they'll find your body up in the lake. Highly anticipated, who touching us? If you got any problems, you can get fucked up. We do it cause we can, with all the murder rush. You couldn't stop us if you wanted, ain't no hurting us. Highly anticipated, who touching us? If you got any problems, you can get fucked up. Who touching us? You can get fucked up. You couldn't stop it if you wanted, ain't no hurting.
Alright, and we are back from the music break. Some news that's going on in Michigan right now is they are currently taking a poll for legalizing marijuana. What's actually kind of funny is that 86.9% of people in Michigan think that yes, if tobacco and alcohol are legal, pot should be also. Only 2.54% says yes, but for medical uses only. 3.86% say pot should continue to be illegal, but users should be fined rather than jailed. 7% believe no, there are good reasons for laws against marijuana. I have to definitely say I did participate in this poll, and I definitely think that yes, it should be legalized. I think too much, money is wasted on busting people that, sell marijuana, throwing them in jail for marijuana, something so petty. And then you have them releasing rapists and all sorts of, more dangerous people just to save room for these minute cases where people got arrested for marijuana. So yes, I definitely agree that marijuana should be legalized. It's already been legalized in 2 states. So hopefully we can get the ball rolling on that, because I definitely think if the poll is that high on marijuana legalization in Michigan, I guarantee you that shit would pass if we had to vote on it. I mean, that's just point blank. Another news topic, I guess, is here in Michigan, they've noticed that there is an increase in 911 calls over smokers throwing their cigarette butts out their window. Obviously, it's serious enough to where they have to write about it, and they're saying that, these people calling in and reporting that, this vehicle threw a cigarette out the window and was littering is, just kind of a waste of time. You're taking up operators' times when somebody could be getting raped at that moment, or their house got, broken into. My opinion on that is definitely, like, if you're that much of an idiot where you're going to call 911 over somebody throwing a cigarette out their window, I really think you should get a life, because that's just, straight up ridiculous. But definitely I do agree with the marijuana being legalized. I am, curious as to what you guys think too. It's obviously a high percentage in the polls that say yes, just legalize it. I do know as of right now, as far as the marijuana, they do have medical marijuana here in Michigan, and you do not need a note from your doctor. I guess you can buy like a medical marijuana card for anywhere between $200-$300, and you can just buy the shit over the counter. So I mean, if it's getting to that point, you might as well legalize the marijuana, because like I said, too many taxpayers' money they're being wasted on arresting people for smoking marijuana. I think even if you are driving under the influence of marijuana, I think it's more serious to drink alcohol and drive than it is to smoke marijuana and drive. I mean, yeah, you might go down the highway and it seems like everything around you is kind of going in slow motion, but I mean, you're not disabled to the point where, you can't see straight or anything like that, unless you got some fucked up lace shit. And let's face it, I'm sure everybody's had those issues where, you smoke something, you have no idea what the fuck's in it, and the next minute, your face is all twitching and shit, and you're wondering what the fuck's going on. I still remember back in the day when I was like 18, I think I was smoking a joint. I had no idea it was a 151. I had no idea that it was laced with coke, and I had smoked it, and I remember at first I thought, damn, this is some good shit. And then all of a sudden my heart started racing. It started racing like a motherfucker. Like I felt like I was gonna die. I was like walking circles in fast pace around the house. And my sister came out and she's like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, I just gotta keep walking. I gotta keep walking. I gotta keep walking. And she was like, you just need to chill. You need to chill. Lay down, lay down. She lays me down and my heart's just going thump, 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 right out of my chest, dude. And it really like freaked the shit out of me. I guess everybody, smokes different kinds of shit, and some people are like, yeah, I like that sort of stuff, but, I just, personally, I would rather smoke, like, the chronic green shit, just straight up fucking marijuana, than anything that's laced with some fucked up shit. I had a cousin of mine that got hospitalized for 2 weeks because she had smoked a joint that was laced with horse tranquilizer. Now, I have no idea why somebody would lace it with horse tranquilizer, but definitely be careful, whose shit you're smoking, who you're buying it from, because, I mean, let's face it, people are just retarded out there, and they lace it with some of the dumbest shit, so definitely be careful with that, Juggalos. On that note, I am gonna end the show. Please comment, let me know what you think of the show, I don't care if it's disses, likes, let me know what you want to hear on the show, different topics you find that are interesting. So just let me know, and peace out.
And they wanted to know if I would trade 10 Juggalos for 100 mainstream fans. Yeah. And I said I wouldn't trade 10 Juggalos for 100,000 mainstream fans. 10 Juggalos is priceless.
I got love for my homies, members of the lowest. United we stand, squashing all deadly forces. Been to hell, could've spent eternity there. All the bad shit I done, I should still be there. Juggalos, can you feel me? Worldwide, running with a hatchet straight out the Lotus Pod. Always got your back till the end, screaming Juggalo. Dark notice, psychopathic, that's the way it goes.
So many people in the matrix die alone, hey. Not me, my soul belongs to Juggalos, they keep me going when I'm down and out. I pick the phone up, drop them a line, and hear them shout, saying Twisted is the shit, and I'm down with the clown. Dark Lotus for life, until I'm dead in the ground. I give a dap to all my homies and killers who get it started. All my Juggalos always represent for the departed. Yeah.
Mass murder makes me happy.
Dead bodies make me happy.
Say what you will of me, I'll always have Juggalo family.
Mass murder makes me happy.
Dead bodies make me happy.
Say what you will of me, I'll always have Juggalo family.
6 individual petals form from one stem. They tryna ride a wave and don't follow any trend. Cause we ascend from the dirt, filth, grit and grind. Make a bind, Juggalo minds to crush, mason shines. What's yours is mine, and what's mine is yours. Let the wagons of the dark carnival show you different worlds. Any hoes front at Juggalos or the hatchet, tell them come suck on your dick. We psychopathic.
All my life I've been living it all alone. I'm like a king with no people and no crown or a throne. And what I'm speaking on is what I'm feeling like. Do you know what it's like to feel the warmth of the sunlight? I'd really like to know, cause I've been chilling in the dark for so many years that I question love in my heart. I hate everyone and I hate